Hello, good morning, students. How are you? Come join to me to have a small discussion about the one act play Refund. Fritz Carenti is a well known short story writer who wrote the one act play Refund in the year 1938. This is the story of a former student, Wasserkoff, who demands that his tuition should be refunded because he feels his education was worthless. But he loses his fight when he is tricked by the mathematics master. The play Refund is full of humor, which deals with an extraordinarily absurd situation. Wasserkoff is 40 years old. He could not get any a job, and wherever he goes, people tell him that he is fit for nothing. One day, he meets Lederer and asks him about his business. When Lederer tells him about foreign exchange and Hungarian money, he could not able to understand anything and starts asking questions about foreign exchange. Lederer becomes angry and says, when Wasserkoff does not know the silly thing, then what had he studied? He better can go to the school and get his tuition fees back. Wasserkoff, who is jobless and does not have any finance, though this idea is something beneficial, so he went to the school where he had studied once. Wasserkoff wanted the refund of his tuition fees, which were paid 18 years ago, because he was taught badly. When he asks for it, the principal is naturally shocked. The principal is in a peculiar situation now and he calls for an urgent meeting with all other staff members. The masters realized that Wasserkoff's real intention was to fail in the exam and claim the refund. Therefore, they decided to outsmart the old student by proving all his answers right. The mathematics master said that they had to be united and ought to help each other in implementing their plan. The exam was an oral one, as Wasserkoff's refusal to write. They decide that whatever answers he gives, whether it is right or wrong, they will prove him right. The first question was from the history master. The master asked him how many years the 30 years war lasted. The answer was in the question itself. But Wasserkoff, who was keen on giving wrong answers, said that 30 years war lasted 7 meters. The history master did not know how to prove this answer right. Fortunately for him, the mathematics master aided him by proving that the answer was right on the basis of Einstein's theory of relativity. The master argued that time and space are relative terms and therefore years can be represented in terms of meter. The war took place during half of each day, 3 hours a day to eat, hours given to up to noonday, so totally 7 years. The actual time spent in fighting was 7 years, and it has been by Einstein's equivalence of 7 meters. Wasserkoff called the history master a numbskull. The physics master asked Wasserkoff whether clocks in church become smaller if one walks away from it, or is it because of optical illusion? He called the physics master as an ass. The master says that the answer is correct because ass does not have any illusion of vision. Therefore, Wasserkoff has given a metaphorical explanation. Wasserkoff called him a cannibal. The geography master asks Wasserkoff for the name of a city which has the same name as the capital of German province of Brunswick. He replied as same. Master said it as the correct answer. There was a legend that once as the Emperor Barbarossa was riding in the city, he met a young peasant or a farmer girl who was